I think when the pandemic first started, the first lockdown, it was almost like there was a slight, it wasn't a novelty, but there was a slight novelty to it. And now that novelty has so worn off that it's not even funny anymore now. You know, we're actually getting tired. So I think that's worth mentioning at this point. I can see just by looking at all your faces, and that's okay, right? Because you know, it's you have to acknowledge the reality of what you're in, because if you don't do that, you're going to think it's just you. You're going to think there must be something wrong with me that I can't deal with this. You know, that everyone else, like, you know, when I look on Facebook, everyone else seems to be coping with this really well, but they're not, because that's Facebook and people put all the good stuff on Facebook. They don't put the bad stuff. Um, but yeah, I think it's just acknowledging that this is hard, um, but it's okay, you know, because you only need to do tiny things. And there are going to be some days, and I've had days like this, where you actually just don't do anything but just sit and watch Netflix, because your body just needs that sort of complete rest. You know, there's no exercise, there's no eating healthy, there's, you know, I don't know if you guys read the book Eat, Pray, Love. You know, when she was in that eating phase, she wasn't exercising. And sometimes we just need to be, you know, and just moving, just getting dressed even is just too much effort. And I feel that as a collective, a lot of us are probably at that point where, you know, it's really, really hard. I'm hoping it shifts soon. I think it will. We have to hold on to the fact that we think it will, because otherwise it's even more depressing. So we have to keep um, giving ourselves hope. And I think what I would say is that when we're in this kind of situation, the clever thing to do would be to try and find something that you can be hopeful about. And it's hard because there's not a lot of options. But find an activity or something that is different, that shifts that energy. And you know, I think that is doable, but it involves a little bit of creative thinking. Tian's very good at that. She Tell them about your wood burner stove rocket fuel thing.